Welcome 0 to 60.
I'm Matt McChesney. I am the owner and operator of 60 Football Academy and 60 Equipment. Played at the University of Colorado from 2004. 6 years in the National Football League on both sides of football.
I'm Matt McChesney. This is 0 to 60. That is Coach Prime. We are at the University of Colorado. Brother, thank you so much.
All right. 0 to 60. We're rolling.
Welcome to 0 to 60. Happy fucking Friday, everybody out there. Lawrence Vickers is on the show today. He's going to be joining us on most Mondays and Fridays here moving forward as part of the show. Bailey's on the ones and the twos. I'm down here at the lab 60. We just got done working for the morning, and the 1 o'clock group is in here after the show. We have a lot to talk about here today on the show. Next week, we're going to be doing some cool shit leading up to the season, so we'll tell you about that at the end of today's show when the numbers are up. Yeah, man, let's get rolling, B, and do this shit.
Matt, happy Friday. It's going to be a great show here. And before we bring in our special guest, Lawrence Vickers, man, I can't wait. Always excited to have him on. The hype man always brings the juice, the energy. Matt, I wanted to highlight some of your guys at 60 Academy doing their thing. So you got two of your guys here who, from the looks of it, balled out at a CSU Pueblo's camp. A couple, one got an offer, the other got an award. Matt, go ahead and talk about it.
Asher and Ryland both went down to team camp down at CSU Pueblo. Both won offensive and defensive line MVP. Shocking, I know. Asher got an offer from him. Ryland didn't get offered because CSU Pueblo doesn't offer juniors. So he's going to be a junior, and I'm sure he's going to be a D1 defensive lineman. But, you know, we'll see what happens in the future there. Bro, the 6-0 guys are blowing the fuck up right now. So it's nothing new. This is what we fucking do. This is what we do. Like, I just put a post on Twitter. Numbers don't really lie, bro. Like, if you are hating on this place or you're one of these high school coaches out here that tell your kids not to come, you just sound like a fucking moron at this point, dog. You just sound stupid. Yeah. You just sound dumb. It's like denying, like, just legitimate sports things that you watch happen in front of your face. Like, that wasn't real. No, it's real. Shit is real. So, fucking Brody Seek committed to Air Force yesterday, bro. Like,
congratulations to him.
Big time shit right there. Not only serving the country, but, you know, going to pass rush for it. He's going to pass rush for America.
Yeah,
that's what Brody Seek.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome, bro. It's just the guys that come in here and invest in themselves and really put their best foot forward daily. I'm pretty hard on them, and they respond well, and they go chase that dream, bro. It's fucking awesome. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Making dreams come true. Speaking of the topic, Matt, 60 Academy again, doing the thing. What is this? The rankings in the class of 26 in the state of Colorado?
Yeah, this is next year's group. 2B seniors, Reese and Roper and Phoenix are all 6-0 guys. So we got 3 of the top 5 going into next year after having like 3 or 4 of the top 5 in this year's class. And the class after this is going to be just as deep. So, I mean, again, it's just more good shit. We'll see where Reese ends up going. Roper's got 7 offers now. Reese has about 20. Phoenix just got Liberty the other day. Wisconsin's all over his ass.
Good.
And I'm just going to say this, but the 4th guy there, Daniel Buckeye, is a monster at Grandview. And he's not in the program, and I don't know why. I'd love to get him in here. Has no offers.
Really?
This is my point.
See,
this is what I'm trying to get across to all these mental cripples in Colorado. If they don't know you're here, how can they recruit you? This is cool to be on the prep list in Colorado, and I'm glad I could put it out. But no one in Houston, Texas, where LV's at, is looking at this list.
Yeah.
No one in fucking California is looking at this list. No one in Ohio is looking. No one in Florida. So what I'm saying, the bridge here is real if you'll invest in yourself. And that doesn't mean that like everybody has to, there's no prices on my website. No one knows what this place costs because you have to come meet with me and look me in the face to get into the program. And I have to allow you, I'm interviewing the client just like they're interviewing me. Like I'm making, you can't just sign up. This isn't 24-hour fucking fitness. You can't just sign up for this place and like come in and work out and shit. Like I love when people are like, can I just get a pass to work out? And I'm like, yeah, 24-hour fitness down the street. Sure you can, but you can't do that here. That's not the way we work. So I implore people, if your kid has talent, I said this the other day on the show and it kind of blew up, and you don't invest in your kid's talent, shame on you. Because the other side of it, regardless of if you're well off or not, you can find a way. If I'm telling you, like the 6-0 scholarship, I think that we are probably going to do that. We've already got the GoFundMe pages made. I just haven't posted it yet because I don't feel comfortable doing it. And now, I don't know. I give less of a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
some of these kids that like can't afford to help themselves and can't afford to invest and really can't, I'd like to help them. So we'll see what happens. But again, man, if you're not working, shame on you, bro. Shame on you, because the graphic of Brody put up last night of him committing. That kid started in 8th grade, dog, and was one of the smallest kids in the group and couldn't do the work. And like, we had many meetings where like, is this going to pay off? Is it going to be worth it? And it all the back pats in the world and hugs to his parents, for staying in the program and keeping faith. Every time I would say, yo, you just stay the course. Something good's going to happen. I promise you, you're too good of a player. You work too hard for it not to. And then it blows up. You're going to the Air Force Academy to serve your country, full ride scholarship. I don't give a fuck about NIL money at Air Force. You want to know why? Because you get benefits for the rest of your life.
That is true.
Like forever. If he graduates from the Air Force Academy, which he will, I wouldn't be surprised if he's like Special Forces. Like it's just the kind of kid this kid is. Like he will set himself up for the rest of his life, just like Jackson Adams and Alec Folk and Luke Meyer and all these other freaks that we've sent to the academy throughout the years. Ben Garland, one of the best players ever to come out of this place, is one of their best players ever. So, it's pretty cool, and I'm super excited for him and his family, and this is why we do this shit, dog.
Yeah,
I sent you the graphic, but I sent it to you pretty late, so if you get it at some point.
Where'd you send it?
To IG.
Okay, I'll grab it for you. But let's go ahead and bring in our special guest. We have a lot to talk about today. We're getting closer, Matt. We're halfway through July, almost to the season,
God.
Matt, and lots to talk about. And we're going to talk about all of it with our main man, former NFL and Colorado alum and former NFL fullback. Our main man, Lawrence Vickers, joins the show. LV,
up,
happy
fellas?
Friday. How you doing, my man?
And that is a nice computer.
Yeah, it looks
I'm just
good.
saying. You look good on a computer.
Thank you, man. I told you I'm taking this shit serious. Chaz, I went and put the investment in. Like you say, sometimes you got to put the investment in for it to pay off.
See?
Yeah.
People are listening.
Yeah.
LB's listening out, and right away his fucking computer fails. Motherfucker.
I don't know. It might got my call or something. I don't know.
See, right when I compliment him, the shit goes in the toilet.
See, no, it's all good. I'm really excited. We got a lot to talk about today, Matt, with LV, and we'll wait for him to go ahead and join back here in a sec. I don't know what happened.
It's pretty funny, dude.
But Matt,
come on, that's pretty funny. We bought a computer.
Yeah, we started talking about it a little bit,
more, and then immediately it happens. That's pretty fucking funny.
LV,
I bet he set it up so people can call his computer too.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, dog?
Back, hey, how y'all doing, man? Back to what you were saying, Chaz. You had said something really great, bro. I like that, the way you said you're interviewing the parents as well. I think that's a great fucking idea because I know this from being your teammate. You're gonna go all the way out one way and one way only.
Yep.
And the shit is
You're either
made
all
for,
the way in or all the way out.
That's it. But it's made for the people who want it. And that's what you want at your place. I get it, bro. Like, you wanted the motherfuckers who want it. And it ain't about if you can do it right now. It ain't about fucking right now. It's about I'm going to get you there. We're going to have to be consistent at some of this shit. Some of this shit you're going to have to learn on your own. Most of it I'm going to teach you. But what you can learn on your own is this dog. That you can learn that on your own. I'm going to teach you the shit you need to know and the inside little shit. But if you stay consistent and you keep going, same shit can happen for any other kid, man.
Any kid.
Any other
Like
kid, man.
all the young guys that were just in here at 10 a.m. that did an hour of film and an hour workout,
Yeah.
they were all of them, just like Breck, just like Deacon, just like Brody. They were all babies. They didn't have any options or any opportunity. They all just wanted to learn and get better.
Yes.
And now Breck's the number one player in the country in his position. Deacon's going to Oklahoma. Brody's going to Air Force. It's the natural progression here is one way. If you stay consistent in my program, you only do this. There's no flat line. There's no decline. It is constant rising. And then what you do when your star gets to a point where everyone's looking at it, then it's on you to make sure that you manage that correctly and do things right. I can only get you to the sky. You got to take this motherfucker to the atmosphere. So it's pretty cool that it just keeps happening, bro. We're fucking rolling, and I don't know how to like. I'm torn here because there's a lot of people that want me to like take it national and start opening up places in LA and blah 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 blah. And I feel like that'd be cool, but I can only work at one place, and I don't really trust other people to do this the way I do things. And I kind of like the exclusivity of it, and I like the fact that like it's only available to certain people. I know that is kind of fucked up, but at the same time, football's not for everyone. It just isn't. So this place, consequently, is not for everyone. This place is for the elite guys who actually understand what they are. But the most important part is, and I just got done saying this to Bailey, this list that we put up today, top 5 players in the state of Colorado. 3 of the 5 are offensive linemen in my program. The other kid, the poor guy that's rated 4th, Daniel Buckeye at Grandview, is a fucking monster. He's a great player. He runs well. He's big. He's nasty. I wish that his parents would come over here and meet with me and like try and figure something out to help the kid. He's only going to be a junior. Reese Russell, number 1 player, has like 20 offers. Roper just started 7 months ago, already has 7 offers and is ranked 2nd. The Milano kid at Mullen has a couple offers. He's a good defensive end, outside linebacker. Love to get him in here too, but some guys just don't want to work. The Buckeye kid, we get him and he has no offers. How is that possible? And then Phoenix right behind him has like 6, and he's in the program. So it's about being seen. It's about taking advantage of your opportunities. You can't, in today's society, you can't sit back and just expect people to find you. I think it's much easier to get recruited these days than it was back in the day.
For sure. For sure that. And Chess, they ain't got what you got. You got that altitude, bro. There's nothing that you.
Oh, we'll get you right here, bro.
There's nothing. Listen, everybody, let me tell you, I'm from Texas, right? Chess, I got off that plane. I'm talking about.
Can't breathe, dog.
I said, I'm about to die. The ass so fucking thin, right? Bro, it's
What it is. That's why people train here.
You know what I'm saying? So you have that effect, and we use that on people when they came. The only people I can say this shit didn't affect was the California boys. I don't know. It didn't affect them a little bit, but everybody else, that shit affected them. It didn't affect USC, but it affected everybody else. I'll tell you that. Hey,
all right, so look, LV is going to be joining the show here Mondays and Fridays moving forward. We got a lot to talk about. At the end of the show, we're going to talk to you about the all-time Colorado team that we're going to start talking about position by position as we go forward. We're going to start that next week. Instead of interviewing LV, we're just going to go into topics, and he's going to react just like I'm going to react. We're going to make this fun. We're out of here in about 30 minutes, so hold on to your ass. Let's enjoy Friday. Bailey, let's go.
Man, this is going to be a great show. LV, can't thank you enough for joining. Matt, let's start this on an interesting note here. You know how much we've talked about Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels on the show. LV, I got to get your opinion on this because a docuseries surrounding Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels is coming to Hulu. And oh boy, LV, we haven't talked to you about Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels yet. We'd love to get your opinion on it and the opinion on the docu-series about
Hey, LV, the volume on your computer is. Do you hear that?
Yeah, can you
Bailey?
turn down the volume of the computer?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, my volume's up too high.
Yeah.
There you go. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's better?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, that's perfect.
A little bit better. So, LV, your thoughts on the Tar Heels?
That'd actually be
My
more
thoughts on Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels is I fuck with Bill Belichick. I'm sorry, y'all. Everything he stand for, everything he about, I fuck with Bill. You hear me? He's a fucking champion. I could never go against that, bro. And I like his method, right? I had Eric Mangini as one of my coaches. I had a couple other people
So
on
did
the
I.
staff. I like his mindset. And if you're gonna bust your ass and you're gonna do everything you need to do, he gonna put you on the field. So I totally agree with that. I'm with Bill. And I'm with Bill. He doing his thing. Look at Bill, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, they've been together now for what, almost a year, right?
No, looks like a couple years, Matt. Like 2,
Oh,
3.
so he's been banging for 3 years then. Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Look, if I was Bill, I'd probably be cheesing like this too, with 10 Super Bowl rings and a 25-year-old on my arm. I mean, why? I can't get mad at the guy. I know there's a lot of people who think it's disgusting. It's weird though because, okay, if you're a dude and you think this is disgusting, I need to check your man card. That's first number one.
Right.
If you're a chick and you think this is disgusting, are you like jealous that you're not on Bill's arm? You wouldn't go out with Bill Belichick? If Bill Belichick walked up to you and they were like, and you were single, and he was like, yo, I'm trying to take you out. What's up? Trying to take you on the boat. What's up? You wouldn't say yes? Lying ass motherfucker. Lying ass bitches. You would be in there. You would be on your knees polishing those shoes before you knew what to do with it. I said they're polishing shoes. I don't know where your head went. Shit. But I'm with it. I think this is going to be a great show.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, I mean, I feel like they wanted to do kind of part of, what Bucky's doing with well off at Colorado. That behind the scenes look, but they're running their.
I'm into this.
Yeah.
Is it about the football team or is it behind the scenes with Bill and his girl?
I think it's about Belichick and the Tar Heels.
Here's a fucking weird question. And something that only pops in the old duder's head. You ready for this one? You ready for this question?
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. If these two went on OnlyFans, would you watch Bill to watch her? Ooh. Because you'd have to.
I mean, yeah.
You can't.
You pay for that?
No cock and Cinemax. So I'm just saying.
Shit.
You pay to watch certain basketball players. It just so happen there's other basketball players on
That's
the team.
also true. Also true. I go to the Nugget game to watch Nicola. I might also watch fucking like Valanciunas sometimes. I don't want to watch Valanciunas, but I'll watch him. I'm just saying, if it's an OnlyFans situation and she's the star and Bill's the co-star gets a lot of film time too. But you're watching the star, but the co-star just happens to be in. Like, I'm just saying.
You're right. I mean,
I'm just saying, would you how high could the subscription go?
Would you?
Would I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd fucking watch. I don't give a fuck.
Everything twice.
We 3 for 3 over here, fellas. We 3 for 3.
Dude, I don't care.
Yeah, let's. She's great looking. Shout out to Belichick for pulling her.
I mean, I've never watched a porn and been like, wow, this dude is strapped. Never once. So it's always about the chick. But then again, all porno is kind of gay, like just a little bit.
Pause, bro. You gotta put a pause on it.
Weird. Let's talk about them on the field,
man. Shout out to Bill.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Belichick, Matt.
Welcome to the show.
LV, let me ask you. They're running their, their program like a professional organization. Essentially, they brought in Michael Lombardi, former NFL executive, as their general manager. Brought in over 60 different guys. I mean, they're really, overhauling that program. How do you feel about them on the field this season? They got a pretty light schedule, in my opinion, and they're in the ACC, which is pretty wide open. How do you feel about them on the field in year one of Belichick?
I think being with them in a way, the people he brung in, and especially just Bill Belichick in general, man, he a winner, man. That shit
Yeah.
is not by luck, bro. He's gonna go out and get who he got, the players he need, and then it's gonna be certain players who understand. This is what it's gonna do. Those players that's mind frame is I gotta get to the NFL
Yeah.
by any means, and they know damn well if they can go play for this man and be great for him, there's a high chance that they could go. I'm fucking going.
Oh yeah.
I
100%.
would. How serious I am about football and the shit that I know I need to do and I want to do in life, like why bullshit when I can go straight to it?
Do you think Bill has a bigger draw than Prime?
Hell to the no.
Oh,
You're not
really?
gonna ask me no motherfucking question like that.
Well, I'm just
Hell no.
saying. Like,
How would you
Belichick
compare the
carries
two?
a lot of
Fucking with
weight.
Prime. He ain't fucking with Prime. Prime started this shit. This Prime shit over here. Bill did the NFL, okay? This Prime shit over here, man. So he taking a book out of Prime book and go and do that. This Prime started this shit over here. So we gonna keep this shit separate. Bill got the NFL. This Prime shit over here, man.
That's fair. That's fair. That's why I asked the question.
Yep. How
Well-
you feel, motherfucker?
I think he's talking to me. I know that language. I feel that North Carolina has every chance in the world to go run the ACC if they can figure it out. I mean, Dabo Swinney's a good coach, but he's a fucking geek. He's a dork. Florida State is not what they were, although they've gotten better. We'll see. Norvell seems like a good coach, but last year was rough. I think Georgia Tech, bro. I think that CU is playing the best team in the ACC next year, week 1.
Really?
I think Georgia Tech is going to be really fucking good. I think they're going to be fast on defense. They can rush the passer. It's like year 3 or 4 under their head coach, and that dude's he played at Georgia Tech. He wants physical play. He's going to run the ball down your fucking face. Like, I think that where Georgia Tech is like a North Dakota State type team, discipline wise and toughness wise, but with Division I Power 4 athletes from Atlanta and shit. So I really hope that no one's taking them softly because they will come in and put 400 yards rushing on us in a heartbeat if we don't take them seriously. So I think Georgia Tech's going to win the ACC, actually. So I think that's a great, great test for CU right off the bat. But I think North Carolina has every chance. Look, I don't think they're just going to walk in and he's going to find 53 high school kids or college kids or whatever, young guys, that are just going to buy in immediately. There's probably some of these idiots that needed to Google his name. And that's one thing I want to talk about. Because this is what we do on the show. We're going left and right all the time. Well, hardly left, but right a lot. Fuck you guys. This generation doesn't know shit about football.
Yeah.
Like, I got jerseys all over this fucking place. And, like, I got a Derek Thomas jersey up. And I'll be like, so who's 58? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, you don't know? That's the best man alive. Like, they just, like, I got a Kevin Green Hall of Fame jersey that's framed in the corner. Don't know who Kevin Green is. Don't know who Chad Brown is. Like, didn't know who Connor McGovern was. And, like, he's still playing in the fucking league. Didn't know who Ryan Jensen was. Just got done, won the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's fucking center. Like, I think that you need to understand the history of what you're doing if you're really going to immerse yourself in it. So I would encourage, like, I'm a football junkie and I fucking hate baseball and I'm not watching the WNBA and neither are you. So judge me away, motherfucker.
Watching it.
I ain't watching that shit. But I'll watch like you go on YouTube, bro, and there are so many games without commercials that are like cut up perfectly that take like an hour. And it's from like 1996 and it's just some random game and the game is so much more violent, but it's not as fast.
Right.
And I'm watching and I'm like, these motherfuckers are killing each other. But the athlete looks different and they're not as fast twitch and they're not as like, the game is not as fast as it was. So it's making me think like, I don't know, were those players just great in their era or were they really And are these players great in this era? Like, I don't know how it would translate. So it makes you think a little bit more, and it makes you investigate a little bit more, which is what makes you love it a little bit more, in my opinion. So young guys and parents, fuck, man. If you're going to play football, you might want to know who the greats are.
Facts.
Agreed.
Facts.
Well, let's move forward. Matt, this is something I broke down on my show yesterday.
Whoever's got the echo on their computer, I'm going to punch you in your fucking dick bone.
Vickers, could you turn down your phone?
It's me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It is you. It was you.
It's me again?
Yeah, just turn it
If I knew that Lawrence Vickers' computer was broken.
What about now, y'all?
That's good.
Yeah, it's better now. On3 Sports put out a quarterback rankings. This is Andy Staples over at On3. Shout out to them. They're great. They put out a quarterback, and I responded to this yesterday, Matt. It's got Sam Levitt at 1, Avery Johnson at 2, Devin Dampier, which is Utah's new quarterback coming over from New Mexico. He's actually a really good kid too, but they have him at 3. I thought we'll talk about that. Sawyer Robertson, Baylor's quarterback at 4, Rocco Beck, Iowa State at 5, Hoover down at TCU at 6, Jalen Daniels at 7, Salter at CU at 8, Morton down at Texas Tech and Lubbock at 9, and then Sorbsby and Cincinnati at 10. Matt, I'll just off the bat, I think Dampier is way too high. I think Avery Johnson should be above Sam Levitt, and Jalen Daniels is too low. Those are my big 3 takeaways. But Matt, I'll start with you, and then LV will get your take after. Go ahead.
I mean, I thought Juju was going to start forever. I don't necessarily think that anymore, but I think Salter is really good. He's super fast. Now, keep in mind, I'm basing a lot of this on NCAA because I've been playing my dick off, and he's really good. He's killing me.
Oh, he's great.
I like the offensive line. I like the quarterback, and I think that we have a chance. I'm just saying that game, you can laugh about it all you want. Last year, everybody laughed and said they were going to suck, and they won 9 games, and they were rated an 87. All I'm saying is Levitt is a baller. Avery Johnson is a good player. Let's see if he can take the next step to be a great quarterback. The kid from New Mexico that transferred to Utah, he might be the missing piece for that team to actually get back to where they were. Is that the same cat that played for Baylor last year?
Yep.
Yeah, he tore us up. He's a pretty good fucking player.
Oh, yeah.
The kid at Iowa State, they were undefeated for the majority of the year. He's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Hoover kid at TCU is a pretty fucking good gunslinger. Yep. Jaden Daniels is a good fucking quarterback. I don't have a problem with the list. I would just say I would take away the numbers and just say these are the top 10 quarterbacks and not necessarily in this order. Because the preseason lists can kind of shampoo my crotch a little bit. Like they're ambiguous to say the best. So I think Salter could be a really good player. We'll see.
Definitely. LV, what are your thoughts?
I agree. I kind of agree with Chaz. I don't like the number rating. I don't like 1 through 10. I mean, you could just have 10 guys up there versus putting 1 through 10. And I think basing shit off of last year has nothing to do with the upcoming year because you have people leave, you have different things going on, coaches, etc. So I just think basing it off of last year, but somebody that I do want to see again, I definitely want to see Arizona State. Arizona State. I like them. TCU was good last year. I like Baylor. For sure, Iowa State, I think they're going to be better this year. But that's pretty much it where I'm at with it, what I think.
We got a lot of these guys at home, too.
There's one other thing I don't see on there. I don't fucking see our quarterback up there. I'm going to always be biased. Our quarterback, I don't give a fuck if he's a freshman or not. He's not up there.
Oh, you don't? Juju's going to be a fucking baller, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to do it this year. He ain't up there.
He's good.
He needs to be on that list.
We get Levitt at home. We got to go to Utah and to Manhattan.
Yeah.
We get Beck at home. We don't play the other guys. So, you get 2 of the good quarterbacks at home and 2 of the good quarterbacks on the road, bro. You're probably going to have to win 3 of those 4 to get into the Big 12 title game.
You got to.
I mean, those are good. And look, last year, everybody that was at the bottom of the Big 12 rankings ended up being at the top, and everybody that was at the top ended up being at the fucking bottom. So we'll see if this year is the same or if they can actually project who they think is going to win. And who is they, by the way?
I don't know who the fuck they is.
who's the fucking Cheeto finger covered nerd who's sitting there Chicago backhanding in his office, fucking coming up with this list?
Yeah.
Who came up
He
with
should
this
just
fucking
put that
list?
shit
And
up
then
there.
I'll take it seriously.
Who came up with the list? This is Andy Staples over at On Through Sports, Matt.
I don't know who the fuck Andy Staples is, but he seems to be a quarterback guru.
There, I don't know if we're ranking him. I don't know how I
caught that
feel about his
sarcasm.
rankings, but interesting list, fellas. Let's move
I
forward.
wasn't being sarcastic. He's a quarterback guru, but I'm going to start sending my guys to
seems to
old
be a
Coach
quarterback
Staples.
guru.
Yeah, Coach Staples, get you right.
Actually, let's stay in college before we go to the
He's such
NFL.
an
This is kind
asshole,
of
Chaz.
interesting news coming about the college football playoff. Eli Drinkwitz pitched a 30-team college football playoff with play-in games, and in quote,
30 teams?
yeah, this is
That's too
interesting.
many.
I don't know how I feel about this. In quote, you're talking about an opportunity for 30 teams, 30 fan bases to be excited and engaged in giving revenue. You've got 30 teams with players who have access to compete for a championship. So for me, I think that makes a lot more sense. Oh boy,
This is not college basketball.
What I
bro.
say to that. LV, go ahead. What do you think about this?
This is not fucking college basketball. This ain't no NBA fucking bracket list. This shit don't. Football and basketball is two total different fucking sports, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you already done played 12 to 14 games, and then now you want me to go play another damn near six games to get? Fuck no.
No,
That's too much
it's too
motherfucking
much.
football.
Too
We ain't
much.
in the NFL yet.
Mm-hmm.
Then
I
even in the NFL, you got goddamn 4 games to get there.
I
That's a
personally
long
think
time.
16 is the number. I think 16 is perfect. It's one more than the NFL. The NFL's at 14. The NFL gets 14 teams in. So I'd say 16 teams in college football, adding one more, and then making everybody, no more buys, no more weeks off. Just fucking play 1 against 8 on one side, 1 against 8 on the other side, or 1 against 16, 2 against 15, and let's fucking roll.
I like that. 30 teams is too much.
30 teams is a ton.
That's
You're going to get
crazy.
a fucking 6-loss team in that shit that's going to get fucking rolled on week 1, bro.
You better be glad the NFL players in it. They be talking about what the money is.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing. If we're going to continue to go down this road with more teams, well, more teams equals more revenue.
Yes.
Right.
When are the LV? I'll ask you this question too. And Bailey, you play college football. When the fuck are the college football? And this is easy for me to say, being an ex-college football player. When are the college football players going to understand just how much power they have? Because you're not getting revenue sharing. You ain't getting any. You're not getting a piece of that fucking TV money. LV and I still get. He's vested, so am I. I still get a nice little piece of that TV money every month.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the college players. Just imagine this: they walk out week 1, and Georgia Tech and CU lock arms and just sit down and go, "We're not playing," and no one else is playing this weekend either until we're at the negotiating table and we get equal revenue share. And we can unionize, and we get a fucking union head that knows what he's doing, and not necessarily an ex-player. Go ask Nick Saban if he wants a job.
Yeah, I wouldn't make him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you think you're making money now? You think fucking the straps? Look, I represent a lot of my players. I'm constantly in these negotiations with how much they're paying the guys. I know what's going on behind the scenes way more than everybody else does, and I'm not going to talk about like numbers and figures, but the number that you think is big for a kid, I look at and go, this is fucking scraps.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're making this money, and this is awesome, and this seems like a lot, because it's a lot. It's a lot to normal people, but you're not normal. It's not a normal game. You're not a normal person. This is not a normal circumstance. You're worth more than this, and you should be getting paid more, and it shouldn't be on just his ability or his agent's ability to go find NIL deals or a measly $20 million fucking dollars for the entire athletic department. The fact that everybody thinks that's a lot of money for the entire athletic department, 50, you've got 80, 90 football players, all these soccer players and volleyball players and track stars and fucking God knows what else is at your school, and we got to split up $20 million between everybody? That's not a lot of money.
At all.
It's just not. And not everybody has agents, and not everybody has representation that can go help them find change. Not everybody knows how to do this. And that's my point. They are banking on players being greedy and thinking that fucking $800,000 is a lot of money, number one. And they're banking on us being stupid and not knowing how to do this, so we're too lazy to go do it. That's working, number two. And then they tell you that, yeah, you can have an agent, but you can't really have an agent. But you can, but you can't. You can do this, but you can't do that. And the fucking rules are so ambiguous that you don't even know you're breaking a rule if you are.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like where $20 million sounds like a lot of money, it's not. When you're negotiating a contract to play football, when there's never been any money spent at that point, of course, $250,000 is going to look like a lot of money for a season. That's pennies. That's fucking pennies. Like, you should be fucking making millions, not fucking pocket change.
I still feel how you feel. Without the players, don't shit go and the school lose money.
Nope.
So if they were smart, they'd sit on their ass and say, hey, until everybody gets an equal share of everything and the players get to bust down the funds for us and y'all bust down your own funds, until this shit is like that, ain't nobody playing football.
Period.
And guess what? Guess how fast them people at the university will move? Because they're going to lose money, and they make money by people coming to the game.
Just think about the TV executives. If ESPN, ABC, NBC, even Notre Dame, CBS, all the streaming services, if everybody just could figure out a way to lock and sit and go, we're not playing this weekend. I know you're going to be mad at me and everyone's going to call us prima donnas, blah, 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 blah. But when the NBA did this in '99, it improved the fucking league, and all they've had since then is stability and the players getting paid what they're worth. Damn, that's a lot. The NFL did this when they struck in the 80s. If they wouldn't have done that, they tried to do replacement players. It didn't work. Okay? Mm-hmm. When they came back, it's been more stable than it ever has been, and we haven't had a work stoppage since. When Major League Baseball did this, they missed an entire season and didn't play the World Series in 1994, if I remember correctly. And Major League Baseball fans were pissed, and everybody hated baseball. And since then, the steroid era, I thought, was incredible because they were killing the fucking ball. I don't give a shit if they're on juice. I'm trying to be entertained. Other than that, it's been stable, and they're selling out ballparks, and I think baseball is boring as fuck, and they still sell out. Hockey did it. Hockey missed damn near a whole season, and they're more stable than they ever been, and the earning potential for their players is higher. Don't you notice that the more the players make, the more the fucking whole makes? If you lowball the players, the fucking it flatlines the earning potential of your fucking organization. If you front load the players and you pay them, this is why, and I'd love to hear your opinion on this, LV. This like whole NFL push to like not have guaranteed contracts anymore. I know you've heard about this, right? Like I'm sure Bailey already has this up, and we're just on the same page. Yeah. But like, there's this push where this next CBA, when is it coming up, Bailey? Like 3 years or something?
I'll look at it.
The next CBA is coming up pretty quick, where the owners are going to say that where we gave you guaranteed contracts in the last CBA, we're taking it away. We're not doing guaranteed contracts. And the players, we are not going for that shit anymore.
Guess what? Everybody sit the fuck down.
Everybody stop playing. So if the NFL can sacrifice and sit, college football players, you are wasting your earning potential thinking that the scraps from their table while the coaches are still getting broke off and have guaranteed contracts and full life health care and shit like that, and all you get is a paycheck, but you don't get benefits. You get benefits while you're playing. Mm-hmm. Do you remember, LV, in 2004 when we were at Nebraska? I'm pretty sure it was me and you in the training room when Jesse Wallace had that needle in his fucking leg on the side of his knee, and they were sucking the pus and the blood out of his knee.
I remember that shit like yesterday.
Fucking play. You remember that shit? And like tears were running down his face, and he was biting a towel, and I was like, God damn, Jess, maybe you shouldn't play. And he's like, I'm not missing my last game with my boys. Well, fuck. Jesse had to have his fucking knee replaced. Did CU pay for that? No, he had to fucking pay for it. But they're quick to stick a fucking 10-gauge needle in his knee and suck some blood and pus out so he can go block a motherfucker.
They did it to me for a whole year straight.
Yeah, bro, that's the way it works. So, like, I just wish that the players would understand the power that they have, and I'll shut up about this now.
No, don't shut up because they need to know.
Do you think it's you two? Do you think it'll, as ex-players, You played at Eastern Washington, right, B? Okay. Obviously, Vic and I played together at CU and then went to the NFL. But still, it affects everyone. The guys at Eastern, Cooper Cup deserved to get paid when he was there, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking right. What is it going to take? What do you think it's going to take, both of you, in no particular order, for the players to actually get behind this? Because right now, it's a bunch of mercenaries that are only looking out for themselves when you talk about the whole scheme. Yeah, we're a family. Yeah, we're a football team. We'll sacrifice for each other on Saturday, but will you sacrifice for each other through your pocketbook Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday?
If they only knew that the sacrifice would make it better for everybody. You got to realize that whenever you sacrifice, y'all only win in the end. And if you want shit to be better, you got to do something about it. Just sitting there not doing nothing or not even understanding your worth when you seeing how this shit going. You seeing they getting more particular with it. They trying to make college just like the NFL. So if they trying to make college just like the NFL, you need the same rules in NFL. You need that shit in college. You need a college PA. Somebody that look out there just for the players to make sure the players get any and everything that they need. I also think that the players need their own player association person. Each college should have 2
100%.
motherfucking players. Each college should have 2 people there just for the players that been in the league, that's associated with the league, to where they can have all the answers and shit they need to where when
An
they get
NFL
there,
liaison.
you don't have to.
You have an NFL
You need
liaison
2
on each team.
liaisons. You need 2
That's
of
a great
them.
idea.
Each NFL team has it. I still remember mine from Cleveland, Jerry Butler. I still remember him. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
guys are always the
Anything I
coolest
needed.
guys too, because you can always go to them as like, look, most guys are transplants that come to Boulder, just like LV. They don't live 10 minutes down the road like I did.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had a question, now you can actually go to somebody that can help you. That's not going to sell you out to the coach.
To the coach.
Exactly. Like sometimes
you
you
can
have to have
somebody
a
that's there
conversation
real
about shit
time.
that you don't want your coach to know. Just like the NFL, I can go to somebody and be like, yo, the PA, they're holding us for fucking 12 extra hours a week. And I hate the anonymous phone call, but that's an anonymous phone call right there that has been made throughout the fucking years of you walk up to you. Everybody does this in training camp. You walk up to your player rep and go, especially because you had Mangini just like me.
Hey,
those
motherfuckers hot out here. These motherfuckers got us out here too
we
fucking
need to be out
long.
here for 10 extra hours. I want to go see my kids. And then he makes a phone call to the PA, and the PA calls the team, and then guess what? We're no longer out there for fucking 10 extra hours the next week because the coach has got the wrist slapped. Yes. So if there's no recoil, just think about this. I was talking to one of my upper echelon recruits the other day. You can, whichever one you want to pick, that's fine, because there's about 50 of them. And he was talking to me about like where he wants to go, and he's saying player or team X over here that he might go play for practices in pads 4 days a week. But Team Y over here practices in pads 1 day a week. Well, there's no fucking rule saying that you can't practice in pads 4 days a week. So good for them. There's no rule saying you have to practice in pads 1 day a week. So good for them. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of advice you want me to give here. It's, do you want to be fresh or do you want to be prepared and sore or unprepared and healthy? How do you there's got to be a middle ground. Right. You know what I'm saying? And usually that has to be mandated and negotiated rather than.
But if you worrying about the work, Chess, you worrying about the work, that's saying you don't want to fucking work.
Yeah, but also at the same time, think about it like this.
You don't get that right now.
But think about it like this, and I really want you to think about this. I didn't have a problem. I liked the physicality part of the game. That's why I played. But when we got to the league and I had Herm, who was on his way out, and I can't really say that was a great representation of practice. Then I had Mangini for 3 years, and then I had Tony Sperano and Bill Parcells, and then I had Josh McDaniels. So all I had was Bill Belichick in a different form with 5 different guys. And it was ruthless. You know those practices, long and physical, and that's what it is. But now, think about how much longer you could have played and how much better you would feel if you played now as opposed to then, because they mandated the contact out of practice. That's all I'm saying.
No. I was speaking for college, not for NFL, though. I'm saying
but for college, too, why would you want to go somewhere that's going to wear you out all the time rather than try and take care of you a little bit as well? At some point, there's got to be a middle ground.
Yeah. I'll tell you why. most motherfuckers in college don't even know how to fucking tackle.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't
true.
know how to work hard, and they've been fucking spoiled. So if you don't bring your ass back down to earth and understand what hard work is, you don't deserve to go to the next spot.
This is
So you mean
true.
to tell me all the motherfuckers that bust their ass to go to the next spot just say, hey, you guys don't have to bust your ass to get to the next spot?
Oh
Fuck
no,
no.
there's no different standard for the kids on the team. I'm just saying.
No, I'm speaking just from us. If we didn't bust our ass hard like that, that part of dog even knowing how to work, to even knowing how to fight, to even withstand when we got to the NFL. Make sense what I'm
Well,
saying?
shit, I'm saying my senior year, if we didn't practice the way we did under Coach Barnett and try and kill each other every day, I don't think we would have won 6 of the 8 games we won. Because the 6 games that we won by 1 score were all like 4th down stops and toughness and 4th down conversions and
That's what
block
I'm
punts,
saying. That's
like
what I'm saying.
fucking
You got to
making
prepare for the
plays when
worst.
the other team's tired and giving up. We're pushing and making plays.
Now, to make your point right, when you get to the NFL, do I think you need to be doing that? Fuck no. If you don't know
No,
how to hit and tackle when you get to the NFL, what the fuck you here
you ain't
for?
gonna be in the NFL.
You feel me? I feel like you paying me $1 million or $2 million to whoop people's ass on Sunday, sir. Not on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, because I
So then,
can't beat this guy
so
ass
full
because I
circle
need
then.
him.
Full circle. If you're getting paid to whip somebody's ass on Sunday, does it have to go the same structure wise for college football in order for them to use the same excuse for Saturday? Not excuse, the same reason.
I
Like,
just think
do you need a PA? Do you need liaisons? Do you need a head?
I think the
Do you need
college
a
is the part to where you get discipline, bro. Because a lot of high school kids don't have discipline, bro. They are
facts?
not
Yeah,
disciplined
you're
as
right.
we think. The college part is where you get the discipline before you get ready to go to the next level. If you're gonna make it there, it's a
Bailey,
difference, bro.
what about the 1AA level?
Here's my concern, and going back to what you said about sitting out. How many programs that if kids sat out, do you think would fold? Like Eastern Washington or any other
Well, that's
FCS
exactly
program?
why we're doing it, though.
Yeah, so that I think you would see that, but I also think you'd see a lot of programs adapt.
I don't think anybody would actually fold, though. Who's going to look at that and go, "Oh, they sat down. Fuck it, we're not going to do football anymore."
No,
Like
but if they had to
football,
like
without
really,
football, a lot of these universities wouldn't exist, bro.
no, true. But also, what I know is there's programs like Eastern Washington, for example. When I was going in there 5 years ago, they were on the brink of not having a football program, and because Cooper Kupp and others donated, that it kept going. Now I'm concerned, like if they were had to cut out even more money to give to the players, how are they going to make their money?
Well, no. Time out.
Go
I'm not asking in any way, shape, or form for the universities to pay the players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying for the universities and the fucking ADs and the players union that gets formed to come together and get the money from the fucking TV.
It's a way to
deals.
do it, bro. It's
That's
a way to do it.
That's the way
It's a way
that
to
like
do it.
all these franchises are so flush with money. Number one, they're tax exempt, which is fucking crazy. But number two, the TV money is what gets everybody's salary through the door and what shoots the salary cap through the roof. It's all the jersey sales and TV money and all the revenue sharing that the college athlete doesn't get. So if we're just going to rely on the institution to pay the players, yeah, that's going to be a little tough. There's going to be places that fold. But if
But the institution is who's getting the money, though.
they should be getting broke off every time they're on fucking TV, not just some little check, big checks.
The institution is who's getting the money, right? Colorado's who's getting the money, right?
Well,
So-
they've got a $20 million
No.
allotment.
Listen to what I'm saying. Like ticket sales, jerseys,
Yes,
games.
everything goes to the
Colorado. That goes to
but-
Colorado. So the thing with this is, the motherfuckers who've been getting their pockets greased for years don't want their shit to stop getting greased, bro.
Exactly.
That's my point.
That's what this
Well,
shit about.
yeah, well,
They're like,
and
I don't want no
that's why you
motherfucking
have to
middleman
strike.
here coming to take my motherfucking extra change I be getting.
The only way it works is if you strike. That is the only way it works.
That's the only
Yeah.
way. Because then you force people to come to the table and have to pull the numbers out. When motherfuckers got to pull numbers out, they hey, you know what? Hey, fuck the numbers. What you want?
What you want.
Yeah.
It's like when I got divorced. I was like, nah, we ain't doing that. How much you want?
Exactly.
I don't know no pause of that, Chance. I don't want no pause
I
of
ain't
that.
fucking digging back through
Hey,
financial
you my
records.
brother, but I don't
How
want
much
no
you want?
Can't do it. Can't do it.
All right, wrap
He's,
this
like, he's an
motherfucker up. I gotta
asshole,
go back
bro.
to work.
He's an asshole. But that's why I love him, though. That's why I love him.
I'm your asshole.
That's
Just
why I
not
love him.
Hey, LV, we appreciate you joining. Love you bringing the juice, getting your take on these
Absolutely,
topics.
man. I
Can't wait
missed
to have
you
you back.
guys, man. Hey, man, we on now, Chad.
Hey, so
Yes,
check this
sir.
out. Monday and Friday, LV will be back with us on Monday. We're going to start this, and I don't know, we're going to tell you which day we're doing it. But on Monday, we're going to start the all-time Colorado team. And it doesn't have to be 53 guys. It can be up to 80. I don't really care. You can put whoever you want on it. Monday, we're going to do the quarterbacks, the running backs, and the fullbacks, just for you. So I think I got 4 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, and 3 fullbacks.
Okay.
All time.
Yeah, okay.
And then on Tuesday, when Pesaveno's on, we'll do the wide receivers and the tight ends and the offensive line. On Wednesday or on Thursday of next week, when Crosby's on, we'll do the special teams and the pencil necks. And then on Friday, when LV's on, we'll go back into the defense. And we'll just kind of build this as we go through the rest of the month leading up to training camp and see what the fans have to do and who they think should be on the all-time team.
I'll see you Friday, motherfucker.
I'll see you Monday, motherfucker.
No.
Oh, that's right. You're flying in. We're doing a live show Friday. That's right. We're trying to do it up in Boulder, too. Good call. And then, look, Steve Robs is going to be here next week, too. The great safety, just flying in with a bunch of his athletes to do a bunch of work here in Denver. So we're going to have him on the show as well. Next week's going to be fucking fast-paced and in your face. So, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you reminded me because I forgot. A mixture of fucking head contact and...
It's okay. I knew it. That's why I'm like... You're like,
Yeah,
no. I will see you Friday, motherfucker.
Like, do you think that we would have been better if if weed was legal back in the day and Coach Barnett didn't have to
Fucking
worry?
right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If I knew,
I wouldn't have to worry about y'all with black eyes. Hey, I wouldn't have to worry about y'all coming in with black eyes and shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You and your crew. Chance had a whole crew. All they did was come in on Mondays with black eyes and shit. I don't know what
sometimes
they were doing.
people got to get fought, bro. Shit.
Them motherfuckers was fight, man. Hey, that's another story. My bad, Chance. I ain't trying to put your business out there.
We're good, dog. It's okay. Everybody already knows. So
this motherfucker here. Him, Drum, all of them. They all live together and shit. Fucking, hey.
It was fun, too.
Hey, that's one house you don't want to walk in if you don't know what's going on, because you
better come
out.
correct. If you don't come correct to the fucking Moorhead house, you're getting dealt with, dog. We'll take your ass to a chair.
Oh man, boy, I got some stories. If y'all want to hear me? Hey, y'all want to hear holler at me? I got the stories for y'all.
Well, that's why we're doing this, bro. So hey, we'll see you Monday. Everybody, thanks for watching.
Man.
We appreciate you. We got some big fucking
we
got some big news coming up, and it's going to be a great off season to finish it and a great in season once we start up. So thanks, LV. Thanks, Bailey. Everybody have a great day.
Have a great Friday, folks. We'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace.